Hi, I'm Shandon Walsh, and I'm a TV3 student here at Plum High School, and I'm joined today by Logan Brooks, who's a football player and track star here at Plum. Logan, what are some of your favorite memories from being involved with Plum Athletics through your 4 years of high school?
I'd have to say one of my favorite memories was probably the 2020 football season where we went undefeated for the first time in I don't remember how long, and made it to the semifinals of the playoffs before losing a tough loss to Thomas Jefferson.
Do you plan on continuing your athletic career, and if so, where?
I do. I plan on playing football at Edinburgh University. They offered me small scholarship, so I'm just going to see what I can do off of that, and hopefully I can earn a little bit more off that scholarship.
Now, what does your training consist of now, and how do you think these demands will grow at the next level?
I try to go to the gym 4 times a week at least for about an hour, hour and a half. Whenever I'm not at the gym, I'll go up to the field. I'll just do footwork and call up some of the guys, some QBs, and just try to get as much work done as possible.
What do you think you'll miss most about high school athletics?
Probably, I'd have to say the friendships. I mean, a lot of these guys I've played with since I was little, so I mean, it's going to be really different. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to have some of that in college, but it's just not going to be the same because they weren't there for however long those guys were.
Are you involved with any outside activities that have helped you develop as an athlete?
Yeah, so during the off season, mostly during winter, I was involved in 7-on-7 football, which is just like touch football, but it has some of the best competition around the world, I think. I played for Pittsburgh Elite 7-on-7, so that was a fun experience. We traveled all over the place. It was fun.
What are some nicknames you've been given, and how did they come about?
Well, the only nickname I can think of is Brooksy, but that's only because last name, it's just a nice ring to it. I mean, it's better than being called by my first name, but yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate everything.
How you guys doing? I'm Michael WELESKI here with Plum lacrosse captain Colin Golubuski. How you doing today?
I'm good, Michael. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. So first off, after a rough start to the season, starting at 1-4, how are you guys looking to get back on track?
So we just started out with another win yesterday, last night, and we got 4 games coming up next week, and it's all winnable games. So I think we're going to turn this season around.
So I like to hear. What do you guys do to get prepared for a game?
So we typically just start with kind of warm-ups, and then we go over our offense and our defense and kind of the clears stuff, mainly that we failed on the last game, and then work on it from there.
Do you have any pregame rituals?
I like to listen to music. I don't have any really rituals. Kind of pray a little bit, but that's about it.
How do you focus on your way to an away game?
I usually just kind of get off my phone and just listen to music and talk to my friends and kind of bond, try and stay off my phone as much as possible.
I like that. What's your favorite memory about lacrosse?
Probably just going to dinners with the boys and kind of just hanging out and just bonding with everybody. And the wins are just amazing.
Finally, what goes into a lacrosse practice?
So we have warm-ups, and then we typically go into passing, work on passing hands. And then we'll do our offense, and then our defense, clears, and then our man up, man down. And that's about it.
Sounds good. Good luck to the rest of your season, and I'll send it back to the studio.
Hi, I'm Delaney Conklin, a TV3 student at Plum Senior High School. Today I'm joined by Julia Gildea, a spring athlete on the track team, and today we'll be getting to know more about her track career. How are you today, Julia?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How long have you done track and what made you want to start?
I've been doing track since 5th grade, and my brothers did it, so they kind of influenced me.
What events do you normally compete at meets?
I do the 100, 200, and the long jump.
What is your favorite event to compete and why?
Definitely the long jump because it's the shortest amount that I run, and it's fun jumping in the pit.
What is your least favorite event and why?
The 200 because it requires a lot of training and acceleration.
What is your favorite track memory from all of the years?
Riding the bus home from events because it's just fun to play music.
What will you miss most about track next year?
Being with the team and doing everything and just the team.
Do you plan on continuing your track career whenever you go to IUP next year?
I do not. I'll probably maybe join a club for it.
What advice would you give to young track stars?
Never give up and just try your best.
Thank you so much, Julia, for your time. Now let's send it back to the studio. What is your favorite track memory from all of the years? Hi, I'm how are you doing? Spring athlete on the track team. How are you today, Julia?
I'm good. We'll probably maybe join the activity.
Hi, I'm Zachary Fulton, and I'm here with star softball athlete Mackenzie Lang. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're just going to be asking you a few questions. So number one, how good do you think your section is, and are there any hopes for the playoffs?
We actually play one of the last section games today, and that determines whether or not we'll make playoffs. So, we're supposed to play today, but it got canceled. But it'll get rescheduled soon. So, our section's pretty good, I want to say. Armstrong has a lot of skill, but we as long as we play together as a team, we're really good. So.
We're rooting for you.
Thank you.
So number two, who is your favorite sports icon and why?
Lauren Chamberlain. She's just a beast. Honestly, she's just a beast. Yeah.
I like that. Number three, what is the best part about competing?
Definitely playing against your friends and people you know, because it's just a fun competition. And you get really competitive, and you can just talk to them all the time. It's so fun.
Number four, what is your mentality going into a game?
Leave it all on the field, definitely, because you never know when the last time you're going to play is going to be.
That's a good answer. If you could play another sport, what would it be and why?
Definitely rugby, because they're hardcore, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to compete against one of those folks and play.
And last question, this is a little off topic here, but the apocalypse is upon us. How do you survive?
A softball bat.
Softball.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would choose, but I'll get back to you on that. But
Okay.
That's all the time we have for right now. Thank you, Mackenzie, for your time, and back to you guys in the studio.
Hi, I'm TV student production Luke Heath, and today I'm here with,
Carolyn Nichols.
and we're going to be interviewing her about her spring sport. All right, so what sport do you participate in?
I participate in track.
All right, nice. What inspired you to do track?
I've always ran, so I just wanted to continue in high school.
Interesting. What events do you do in track, and why did you choose to do those ones?
I do the 4x8, the open 8, the mile, and sometimes the 4x4. I didn't really choose to do them. You kind of just get put into the events.
Which one is your favorite out of those?
Probably the open 800.
What are your practices like?
Practices are around 2 hours. We do a workout, and then on off days, we just do a distance run and pre-meets.
All right, cool. Has there ever been a moment where you wanted to give up on track?
Yeah, I had a concussion this year, and I was out for about a month, and I didn't think I was going to be able to come back, but I came back and I had to work hard to succeed.
All right. And if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I'd want to fly.
All right. I'll see you guys back here in the studio.
Hi, I'm Ryan Coughlin. Today I'm here with Sean Richardson. And Sean is a track runner. What is your favorite event to run, Sean?
I'd have to say my favorite event to run is the 400. It may not be the easiest event, but it's the event I am best at, and I might be able to run it in college.
Yeah. Do you only run the 400 or do you run multiple events?
I run the 200 as well, but I'm not as good at the 200 as I am with the 400. So, yeah, those are the only other events I really do.
What is your best time on the 400?
My best time in the 400 is a 55.69, which I just got a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Why do you like to run track?
I like to run track because I'm really good at it, even though I haven't really practiced it like early on. But I'm pretty good at it because of like how I'm built. Like I have longer legs than most people do, so I'm better at running than other people.
How long does the track season usually go for?
The track season usually goes from around sometime in March to beginning of June when the school ends. When the school year ends.
Is track your favorite sport that you do?
No, I'm gonna have to say basketball still is, but I'm probably still better at track than basketball, even though I practice basketball a lot more.
Thank you for your time today, Sean.
Yep.
This has been Ryan Coughlin with Sean Richardson.
I'm Zach Domkowski, and I'm here with Sylvia Iannotti, interviewing him about baseball. What's your favorite thing about baseball?
My favorite thing about baseball is probably hitting and just the competitiveness of the sport. I've always loved it since I was a kid, and yeah, it's just really fun for me.
When did you start playing baseball?
I started playing baseball around like 3 years old. I saw my brothers really start to play, and I wanted to get involved, so I started with t-ball and worked up from there.
What other sports would you consider playing if you didn't play baseball?
I probably played basketball. I used to play in middle school, but I dropped it to play baseball full time. Yeah, I probably play basketball.
Do you hope to play baseball one day at a high level?
Yeah, next year I plan to play baseball at Penn State Band. They're a D3 school up in Erie. Yeah, I hope to continue 4 years of playing baseball up there at college.
What is your goal for this senior season?
My goal for this season is to make a run in the playoffs, if not win sections. I just want to win games. That's about it.
Right. And one last thing, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
If I could have one superpower, it would probably be teleportation because I'm always late and I like to get places fast.
That's really good. Thank you, Silvio, for coming out for the interview today, and back to the studio.
Hi, I'm Molly Steving, and I'm here with Cheyenne and Ashley to be asking a couple questions about the sport that they play. So, what sport do you guys play, and how long have you been playing?
We play fast pitch softball, and I've been playing for 10 years.
And I've been playing for 10 years as well.
Nice. So, Ashley, what made you want to begin playing softball?
My older sister played softball, so I kind of just followed in her footsteps.
Cheyenne, what's your favorite memory playing softball?
My favorite memory is I was in a game that was tied and I hit the game-winning hit and everyone came out second and was hugging me.
That sounds so cool. Cheyenne, do you currently or have you ever played for a team besides Plum?
I played for a travel team called Pittsburgh Riot and I've played for them for a couple years.
Ashley, what position do you play and have you ever played any others?
I play shortstop, and I played there all my life.
Cool. Do either of you plan to continue playing softball after high school?
I do not.
I'm planning to play at Chatham University.
Other than playing softball, what do you like to do in your guys' free time?
I also dance.
I like to hang out with friends, and I also have a job.
Those are all great. Thank you so much for answering my questions today. Now sending it back to Mr. Brott in the studio.
Hi everyone, my name is Tristan Oth. I'm a TV3 production student, and today I'm here with Morgan Proskin, a track athlete at Plum High School. Hi Morgan, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So how long have you been a track athlete for, and why did you join?
I've been running track since elementary school, 5th and 6th grade meets, and then I do it throughout middle school and throughout high school and even during the summer. I joined because my brothers were doing it, my dad was coaching, so I just did it.
What are some of the events that you participate in this year?
I do 300 hurdles, high jump, and triple jump.
And how is this season looking thus far for you and your teammates?
Actually really, really good. We have a lot of commitment to the team, and a lot of the team members just want to get good and want to be good. We have a lot of younger kids, but they're also hard workers, and they just want to make the team better, so yeah.
And what is your favorite memory that you've made during track season, either this year or in past years?
I would say the bus rides to and from meets are extremely fun just because they're long rides and everyone's on the bus either sleeping or playing loud music. It's fun.
What are some of the challenges that you had to overcome?
Especially in my early years, just being a young athlete against seniors and juniors, it's really hard to reach the point with your confidence when you're competing against older kids and you're like, why can't I be like them?
And last question, how did COVID-19 affect your track season in 10th grade?
We actually had like 2 weeks of track season, and then there was nothing, so we didn't get to compete, no practices, nothing.
So I'm glad you're back this year. Good. All right, well, thank you so much for letting us interview today. I wish you the best of luck in college and for the rest of your season this year.
Thank you.
And that's all.
Good morning. Today I'm here with Tommy Marzina and Rocco Schneiderlochner. How are you boys doing today?
Good morning, Ashley. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, it is Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. It's game day against Gateway, basically for the section. Couldn't be any happier.
Game day. Okay, I have a couple questions for you guys. What is the main reason you wanted to start playing volleyball?
I didn't play a spring sport, and I had Mr. Bagaitis as my teacher for geoscience, and he said I should look into it, and I did, and I fell in love with the game, and now I love it every day.
That's great. Tommy, how about you?
When I was little, I would watch my brother in the stands, and that's how I finally got like the feel of volleyball. And in 8th grade, I went to like one of their tournaments. They needed extra players, so I hopped in and played. That's when I fell in love.
That's awesome. How do you and your teammates get ready before your games? Do you have any pregame rituals before you go out on the court?
Basically, whenever the JV team's either in the second or third set, we normally go to the locker room and warm up, listen to music, and get hyped for the game.
There you go. Rocco, how about you?
I just usually listen to music, try to get in the zone, feel it out.
What is a typical practice day like for you guys?
Well, now that we have games 2 days of the week, what we usually do is we'll usually just do this drill called split court, where it's basically you pass and you warm up your arm hitting, and after that we'll just scrimmage for about an hour just to get loose for the game the next day.
Okay, Tommy?
Basically what Rocco said, and then Fridays we normally are like a fun day. We kind of like play games and then scrimmage against the coaches.
That's fun. Who would you say that your biggest supporter in this sport is?
Probably my fellow teammates and my coaches. I mean, I have their back. It goes same way. They always have mine.
That's really great. Tommy?
Coaches and family always have each other's backs and stuff like that, and then the players also have each other's back.
Yeah. What do you normally do when volleyball is over for the season?
Well, it is in spring, and spring is when I start working. So after spring's done, or after volleyball's done, I go to work.
Go cut them grasses. Rocco, how about you?
Same thing. I'll just hang out with friends, have a good time, and work.
Yep. Do you have any plans for college, and if so, what are they?
I'm leaning towards Penn State New Kensington for pharmacology and toxicology, but I'm not 100% on it.
Tommy?
I'm with Rocco. I'm going to go to Penn State New Ken, and I'm going to major in marketing business, or business marketing.
Well, that's really great. Well, thank you guys for your time, and now let's send it back to Mr. Brott in the studio.